welcome to Marketing Live TV for this week, where you can engage in real life marketing live on the show. This week we're mixing it up a little. We've got a different setup a little bit, and we're just playing with a few different techniques. I'm dressed in the pink, I've got the beard going, but this week I'm going to focus on sales automation and a tool that you can use to help automate some of the things to keep your leads warm and keep them in your sales funnel. So we're going to talk about what's the benefit of sales automation, because sometimes it can get quite expensive, and how it can benefit you in your organization. Now, it's targeted specifically to B2B organizations, although it still works for business to consumer or B2C companies, but basically I'm going to focus on B2B sales automation. So stay tuned and find out more. Alright, so welcome to Marketing Live TV for this week, where we're going to talk about sales automation and sales automation for a B2B organization. Now, the benefits of sales automation, why you would do it, what it's all about, and how you can use a tool that's available. One of these tools, before I get into the show, just like to say, if you like any part of the show, or you are interested in the topic of marketing, would like more information, or would like to feature on the show, please feel free to connect with Marketing Live TV on any of these social media channels, or if you're watching on YouTube, hit subscribe. We need the subscribers so we can keep going. If you're watching on Facebook, thanks for watching, and make sure that you share the post once you've either finished or as you're going. And if you're watching on Periscope, hit the heart, and we will really appreciate that. So let's jump into sales automation. Now, before we jump into one of the tools, I've got a really cool video that I will show you a bit later on, and just utilizing one of these tools and how it can be really how it can really help. But anyway, let's jump in and talk about sales automation. So what is sales automation? Now, sales automation is all about keeping your leads warm, keeping the funnel that you're trying to fill with sales full, so that you've constantly got your salespeople working to get a result for your business. Now, sales automation basically is a way of automating the communications from your business to your leads. Now, there's a difference between communication automation and a CRM. Now, a CRM generally keeps track of what communications you've had with your clients, and you use this to monitor and determine where customers or leads are in the funnel and in the business. But from an automation point of view, it's a matter of getting the right message out to the customers at the right time. So sales automation has 4 or 5 key benefits. The 5 that I really think are important are: it's scalable. It allows you to, instead of having a salesperson contact when they can get time in their diary, it will always go at the right time. At the time you designate it, the time you would like it to go, that's when it goes. So it allows you to do that to thousands instead of one at a time as a salesperson would. The other thing sales automation helps with is keeping your leads engaged and warm. So if you think of top of funnel, middle funnel and bottom of funnel when they're just about to purchase, those ones at the top of the funnel, they might not need to be called every day, or they might just need a bit of guidance as they're doing their own research, or they're doing their information search to get them into the next stage. So a lot of those communications can be automated and just keep them engaged long enough till they're ready to move down the funnel into close towards the purchase stage. Another advantage is these can be auto run in the background, running at the right time without you having to put on an extra person, do that sort of thing. Most of these tools cost money, but they cost a lot less than the extra people required to keep those funnels going. Now, one of the additional advantages, if you structure your sales automation correctly, is making sure that your salespeople are focusing on the highest qualified leads and converting them. So building those relationships with the ones that are towards the end of the funnel. Now, the ones that are not quite there, or that are just prospecting or in the early stages, and you're just wanting to keep them warm and get them, share a bit of information with them, they're the ones that you can send out the information packs, do the research, do a bit of fact finding, and get some information. Now, the advantage of that is, again, it reduces your costs. Sales automation is all about reducing your cost and striving for efficiency, and allowing your salespeople to do what they're good at, and that's build the relationships with the people that are the highest value to your business. So I'm just going to bring up a quick little video on one of the tools that is available. There's a number of them available. This one's quite interesting, and what it is, it's a company called Reply, or Reply.io. Now, they focus on the communications and the responses. Now, one of the interesting things that they've done is they've combined artificial intelligence with the responses to allow you to not only automate the sending of the messages, but then use the artificial intelligence to then understand what the reply is, and if that person's interested, then bring it to the attention of the salesperson. Not every single reply. Now, the advantage of this is you can do it at scale. So if you've got 10 new leads a day and you're looking to try and contact all of them every day and then work them through, then that's probably possible. You can probably do that. But if you're getting 100 new leads a day, your ability to do that is going to be minimal, especially if you've got a very limited, if it's one person or a very small staff. Now, if you multiply that again, you're getting 400 new leads a day. Think of the number of staff members that you would need to contact all of those people, find out where they are in their buying cycle, and understand them properly. But what if you could do that with a tool that would allow you to do it at scale, and understood where they were when they replied, and if they replied, then that is something that's obviously going to be of benefit. So the tool Reply.io is one of these that we've found that we thought was quite interesting. So I will bring up this video and share it with you now, and it's basically how to set up a campaign in Reply, but then I'll go through in a bit more detail as to what the benefits of this is when bring this up. Now, using this tool, you can use templates to create your emails, and obviously it will set up the emails using the fields in the template. Now you can decide when you want these messages to go and add additional messages if you need. So customizing these messages is easy because it has a heap of pre-built templates already in the system. So obviously using the system, it's quite easy. And one of the advantages is you can A/B test the versions as you go. So one of the good things is you can set a schedule of when you want them to go. If you don't want them to go during your lunch break, can those, and then you can, once you add your contacts, now you can do this either manually like what you can see here, or you can connect your CRM or connect through Zapier. Zapier is another tool that allows you to connect multiple systems to it. And then starting a campaign is as simple as that. So the tool, now that was a super fast run through, so apologies for those that kind of missed it, and if it didn't quite, if it looked a bit juddery or anything like that, I'll post that video up separately so you can have a more detailed look and just watch through it at your own pace. But basically what it does is allow you to set a series of communications, and when someone replies, that gets then forward assessed and forwarded through to your sales team. Now, if you are a B2B business, this is such a good tool because it allows you to basically do your lead generation, or your keeping your leads warm automatically. And it has some really good features, some of which I will just jump in and show you. So if I bring this up, you see that this is the campaign that was run on the video. If I just go to reports, it will bring up my reports and tell me. Now I've just run a quick test on this. This is just a test account, but basically there's the number of people that have been contacted, what delivery rates like. It can tell you the open rates, the replies, and a heap of other details about about what they do when they open your email. The other thing it can do, which is a kind of cool tool, is it can automatically call your leads when they perform a certain action. So if they've opened 4 of your emails and they've clicked on a link, then you can set it to automatically call them about half an hour later. Now think about this. If they've clicked on that link and then all of a sudden they've done a bit of reading and you've set that trigger to call them half an hour later, you can say, hey, I was just wondering if you've had a look at whatever it may be, and they can say, oh, great, I was actually just looking at it a couple of minutes ago, tell me more. And all of a sudden, the relevance is at its highest, and that's what you're looking for, contacting them and being in touch with them at the most relevant point in time. So I'm just going to leave that one there. I'm going to leave links to Reply.io in the notes on the show and the comments. I'll post up another link if you need, or jump over to Marketing Live TV and I'll add it to the links there. But thanks for watching, and hopefully the format was slightly different this week, and apart from the pink shirt and the beard, if you like it, please feel free to connect with us on any of the social channels below. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe, and if you're on Periscope, hit the heart. That was a good heart, but anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week on Marketing Live TV.